Hey everyone, welcome to Horrible Gaming. My name is Nora, and on today's video I am teaching you how to incorporate villager homes onto your city core island. Before we get started, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and notify button if you want to see more content like this in the future. I'm going to try to keep this video super informative, as most of my videos are kind of just straightforward and general speed builds, but I know many of you have been asking for ideas on how to incorporate villager homes and just your house too in general onto city core islands. And I personally just don't do villager neighborhoods. Personally, I feel like they can ruin the aesthetic of a city core island if they're all bunched together. It doesn't feel as realistic. So I like to incorporate them onto my builds and inside builds too. So today I am going to do kind of a townhouse style with 3 houses. We're going to do 2 villager homes and our player home. You can totally recreate this style anywhere on your island, so it doesn't have to be the exact layout that we do today on this video, but feel free to recreate it if you like it. I also want to say thank y'all so much for all the support on my channel for the past few months. I started my YouTube channel almost a year ago now, so all y'all's support was able to help me get a new laptop, and I officially have my own personal workspace. I've been sharing my workspace with my family literally in my living room. Like, my TV stand was my workstation. So I'm very excited, as all your support has given me officially a little office space in my tiny apartment. So I want to say thank you again for all the support, because I couldn't have done this without y'all's help. Also, we are definitely going to be working during the nighttime on this video, because this is actually on my realistic city core save. So if you've been following me for a while, you know I've been doing a lot of realistic tutorials, like places based on real life stores, and that is what this island is here. And I've been actually struggling with a ton of burnout on my own islands lately, and I thought finally having a reason to get back onto this island would be awesome for y'all, because I know many of you have been asking for more progress on this island, which there literally has been none. So this finally motivated me to actually tackle something on this island. I really liked how this build turned out too. I tried my best to catch a realistic vibe with it, and I'm not sure what my whole entire plan is yet with it, but we're definitely going to be recreating a lot of the stores you've been seeing on the YouTube channel, so you can see these personally once this island is done and get some inspiration for your own island. I want to keep this island also set during the nighttime, because I want to make use of a lot of illumination and street lamps and also cars. I also a long time ago made this huge skyline build on my Instagram, and I've been wanting to find an island to actually put this on. So I thought if I ended up setting my realistic city during the nighttime, I could actually incorporate that modern skyline that I recreated a long time ago, in addition to all the stores that we've been doing on the channel. So hopefully this goes well. I am pretty happy with it so far, and obviously many of you know I constantly change my mind on everything we build on here, but this is the first time I've actually felt pretty happy with a build, and that is a win to me. And many of you know that when I start feeling super inspired, I can finish islands in like 3 days. And right now I'm kind of feeling that grind. So hopefully this stays, because if it does, that means I'm gonna have this island probably finished within the week. So y'all just keep crossing your fingers and sending me ideas, and hopefully all this will work out. I also know that we're not going to be able to fit every single realistic build that we have been doing on my YouTube channel on this island, mostly because of the custom design code limitation. So worst case scenario, I'll incorporate a lot of other realistic builds onto my other islands too, like my tropical and my New York theme that I've been working on, and some new projects too. So that is my backup plan if I can't fit all of my ideas onto this, because a lot of these realistic builds will look great on those themes, even if it's not heavily focused just strictly on realistic builds. But maybe we'll do 2 realistic islands. I'm not quite sure yet, but I did have this idea of doing like a city skylines kind of vibe island. So like ultra modern and very clean. So let me know if you want to see something like that in the comment section below, because I have been brainstorming some ideas around this. I also want to add into this video, I have a lot of villager inspired videos that we are going to be tackling this week, as well as other ideas for your island too, incorporating transitional spots, little filler areas, etc. And I'm trying to tackle a lot of these requests because I know many of you have been asking for these in the comment section, but I just simply haven't had much time. So being that I need to figure out how to get used to this new laptop, I figured this would be a great way to do that since I'm not going to be streaming anytime soon. So if y'all have any ideas that you need help with and I can incorporate it onto the island that we are working on currently, definitely leave them in the comment section below, as that will definitely help other people out too who might be struggling with the same thing. I wanted my entry to kind of feel like we're in the middle of a neighborhood, so lots of cozy angles, and that was kind of like the approach that I was going to go with this. It's a little bit different from other Citicorp entries in my opinion, so if you don't like how this entry looks, you can totally use it actually as a transitional spot. So like, let's say you were recreating a different entry build that we've done on the channel, this will definitely work if you do the correct transitions to the entry itself, and it would be a great filler spot. So if you're somebody out there struggling with just transitional areas, I've been recommending to a lot of my followers to go check out all of the entry videos that we have been doing, because these will definitely work as transitional spots too, and it'll definitely help fill in all that empty space. I feel like with Citicorp it's really hard to fill in a lot of space because we're not terraforming constantly a lot of natural landscape, so I feel like that is definitely one of the hardest aspects about Citicorp. So definitely make use of these videos as we do them, even if you already have your entry done, because they do help you in the long run. I also have several other store videos planned for this week. I had some help from an awesome creator friend named April. You should definitely go check April out on Instagram. I'll have her socials linked in the video's description, but April has been helping me recreate a lot of realistic store places. So I have a few new speed builds coming up in the next couple of days around those builds, and it'll be on this island that you're seeing. So you'll see some transitions to those stores as well. We're also going to be doing a shopping strip speed build. I know many of you don't always have time to go through my live streams, so I'm actually going to be improving that build and recreating it on a speed build format for those who need a quick video and just get that quick inspo for your own island. So the terraform that we just did is actually going to be the place for our 2 villager homes. We're kind of doing like a townhouse style with them. So I'm just going to clear out some space for those and go ahead and fast forward the video once these houses get placed. Now that I have both of the villager houses placed, we're just going to hide all of this terraform with a customized simple panel. I have all the codes that I'm using today linked in the video's description. However, I do want to add that the road that I am using is deleted by Colin.crossing, but don't worry, I have 2 different creator codes I'm going to list also in there that are very close to his road style, so you can pick and choose between which one you like best. I also want to add, if you don't have space for a parking lot this big, you can totally shrink the size down or just skip it in general. If you weren't going to use this, I would do maybe like a cul-de-sac style in between these builds if you like the layout too. But definitely put your own twist to it, recreate it however works best on your own island. But I did want to just put that information out there. You absolutely can skip this step if needed. So now our build is pretty much done. I went ahead and did all my decorating off camera because I take my sweet time every time I'm decorating, because I don't know exactly which items I'm going to use and I change my mind quite a bit. So let's go ahead and do a quick walkthrough of how the entire build ended up looking. I obviously have a ways to go with all the decorating, but of course the main goal for today's video was getting a general layout done and showcasing a simple but easy layout for your villager houses and also your home too. You could also do more villager house styles like this behind if you chose to, but behind all this I was thinking of making that into a shopping strip and have some skylines maybe illuminated in the background if the space allows. So that's kind of like what I'm brainstorming right now, and if it works out you'll see this on a video. If it does not work out, I might have to make some layout changes, but I'm hoping that won't be the case, as I do like how this turned out, but sometimes my layouts always conflict into each other, so hopefully we won't have that issue. With that being said, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next video. Have a horrible day.